All right, apportion plate renewal time. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. I'm one of these guys who I like to know how to do each one of these little steps. I've hired out very few of these steps because I figure if I'm gonna have a successful trucking business, it makes sense that I know how to do it. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've made some prior content on apportion plates, you know how to get them. If you mess up, it may involve getting the news involved to get a refund, but enough about that stuff. You get this big envelope in the mail, there's some steps we gotta knock out, let's get after it. So inside my envelope, there were 7 pages they sent me. One page was a Form 522. It's basically the agreement to prepare and maintain records. The other 6 pages were printed out specifically for me, for my company. It was a chance for me to go over and review and make any changes I want. You do need to sign those forms on page 1 and page 3. It would appear on page 2 there's a place for you to sign as well, but that's only if you're hiring a service to take care of these apportion plates for you. So page 3 of all the information they send you is kind of the most important. It's your opportunity to go in and fill in the amount of miles you ran in each of the different states or jurisdictions. They do not pull your information from IFTA, so you will need to go back and review your records and enter in accurate amounts for those. But what threw me off on this is they asked me the miles I ran from July 1st, 2021 until June 30th, 2022. Now keep in mind, my authority didn't go active until March of 2022. So of the 12 months they were asking me for, I only had information for 3 of them. That's what prompted me to call them, and I would encourage you to do the same. So I'm so glad I called them. Here's what I learned. You know, in that first year, when you've done a partial year like I did, you know, I ran 3 of the 12 months in question, it's perfectly fine to check the box that says, you know, we have accrued no distance during that time. I wouldn't have known that. I also wouldn't have known that they do require additional information that's not mentioned on any of this paperwork. They require you to send over your proof of insurance, as well as your proof of payment of your heavy highway usage tax, your Form 2290. You can go to your bank or go onto your bank app and print out a little copy of like the cleared check. They will accept that. And then last but not least, you know, none of this paperwork says who to make the check payable to. You know you owe them some money. The check gets payable to just the DMV. Not CADMV, not apportion plates, not IRP, just make it payable to the DMV. And last but not least is the amount of money to pay. They kind of estimate the average person owes anywhere between like $2,100 and $2,300 a year. However, they do encourage you to go over. Any excess money you send will just be applied to next year's apportion plate. However, if you go under on this amount, you may find yourself having to overnight them a check in order to get your tags released on time. So, you know, you might want to go over a little bit. I think on mine, I went up to like $2,800 just because it's like I wanted to be sure I was covered, but you know, definitely give them a call. As always, I hope this video serves you well. Appreciate you for watching. Take care.